Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Thirsty Thursday. Thirsty Thursday. Thirsty Thursday, man. The first day of the second half of the working week. The first day of the second half of the working week. The first day of the second half of the working week. What's the word? What's the word? It's your boy SoCos TV Millie. It's your boy SoCos TV Millie. Tune in. Gamer, what it do? You already know what it do, man. My boy in here. We live. Like, subscribe, share, whatever you got to do, man. We're going to be talking about tokenizing real world assets. Yes, indeed. I'm up, ready. I'm prepared for my day. I'm ready to attack my day aggressively, man. You feel me? Let's get it. Let's take a deep breath. Let's understand where we're at today inside the crypto space, inside life, man. Let's just be appreciative of life, man. The fact that you can, you know what I'm saying, tune in. You know, some people, you know, they always say it's always someone that's not doing just as good, you know what I'm saying, as you. So it's always something to be appreciative of. What it do? He said I got 50 to blow. Let's go, gamer dad, man. We gonna be talking about some of these. We gonna be talking about some of these real world asset crypto projects that are focusing on tokenizing real world assets. But before we actually get into that, we got to get into some of the news. So go crazy in the chat right now. Go crazy in the chat. Let me know you in here, man. Let's get it. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. It's Thursday, baby. Thirsty Thursday. It's time to prepare ourselves for the latter half of the week, man, and understand that you are great. You know what I'm saying? Look that person in the mirror today and understand that you are a badass. You feel me? You are him. You are her. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the ladies too. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it, man. Let's turn up, man. Let's have a good day. Let's have a good day. You feel me? If you with me, say you with me. All right, so let's get into, you know, let's get into some what's going on in this crypto space, man, because there's a lot of stuff going on inside the crypto space. We did get the unemployment news. We got some new unemployment news, family. So the U.S. insured unemployment rate rose to 1.2% as of February 25th, as of last month. So that was a the what's that, 1.1 percentage prior week. So I guess they're doing it by the week. So yeah, more people are losing their jobs. I'm not sure how the job market is in your current sector, whether you're in the US, whether you're in a different country, you know, depending on what state. I'd love to know how the job market is in your sector, because again, family, we're starting to see that pain, that lagging indicator that we all knew was going to come. We all knew more pain was going to come. Unfortunately, Jay Powell underestimated the inflation, or maybe it was just part of the plan, okay? Because you know, they supposed to have these tools, all these beautiful tools that's supposed to be able to tame inflation. And he came out himself and said, hey, if we can't tame inflation, we gonna do what we do best, and that is turn on the money printer. So you know, households are starting to feel that pain, not just with inflation, rising inflation, of course, but now we're starting to see the unemployment rate tick up. And unfortunately, this is positive for the market. This is positive for the crypto market. And I know it sounds crazy because I don't want people to lose their jobs. And even my small business has slowed up a bit as well. So I'm not for, you know, people, you know, having to suffer in pain. But because we are talking cryptocurrency, and because this is a cryptocurrency channel, contrary, that is positive for the market. I'm not sure how the traditional market or the crypto market has opened up just yet. Let's see what's actually going on. We do have some news. So it says here the Dow Jones futures reverse higher Thursday morning with the Labor Department surprise jump in first-time jobless claims. So a lot of people are losing their jobs. The pain is starting to affect the economy. The price of Bitcoin declined 2% Thursday as a crypto bank, Silvergate, crashed 50% on the news that it will shut down operations. So of course, family, we do have the news. We have to get through the news first. What's a crypto show without getting through the news first before we actually get into some of these super degen plays that are working on implementing world assets here. So make sure you stick to the end. It says here initial unemployment claims jumped to 211,000 above expectations that called for a slight increase to 195,000. So we did get more jobless claims, which is actually inverted for the crypto world. So, the more people that lose jobs, the more the market gets bullish. I know it sounds crazy, but that's just how it is. I'm not sure if the market necessarily wants to price in a recession just yet. I know a lot of people are calling a recession, and now that we're actually starting to see the pain, some people are saying, well, hey, Millie, we've already been in a recession. In fact, I was talking to a realtor yesterday. And he happened to be on the phone, and he was handling some business when I knocked on his door. And he was like, look, man, he said something about, yeah, man, inflation is going up, whoop, 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 this, that. I'm like, what's good, brother? What do you think J Powell, Daddy Powell gonna do? He gonna do 0.5 or 2.5? And he just screamed out the door, 0.5. I'm like, man, I'll have a lovely day. I'll catch you at a better time. But it was just funny, man, to see that, to knock on someone's door and hear that conversation and see how passionate people are about, thinking that we are entering a recession. You know what I mean? And some people are really, really tuned into these federal rate hikes. I'm telling you, when I knock on these mansions, man, and they got all these windows. Beautiful houses, by the way. They got all these windows, right? And I'm looking in the windows, not on no extra stuff, all right? Because I know how y'all is. But you can, it's right there in my face, and I'm seeing the flat screen TVs, right? And nothing, 50% of the time it's CNA, it's the news, it's the stock news, it's the, what I'm saying? So wealthy people, right? They are intact with what's going on with this economy. In fact, a lot of people don't understand how intact wealthy people are with their money. I was talking to a guy that owns a business, and he was explaining to me how he literally lists everything. He don't care if he spent a penny. He don't care. He know all his bills down to the T. How much money he's spending on food for the week. Like the average broke person, they don't keep up with that type of stuff. You feel me? So it's a reason why people become wealthy. And I'm saying that to say this, man, because this is the time right now where we need to be executing our goals. I don't want to see anybody get to lose their job or have to be pushed out of the market or priced out of the market, because this is the time where those millionaires are being made. So if you want to be able to 10x your legacy, 50x your legacy, 100x your legacy, this is this may be, family, that opportunity. Okay, so moving on along, we do got some FUD here from Crypto.com. It says Crypto.com struggles to maintain fiat on ramps in the face of crypto banking. So I guess Crypto.com had some type of exposure here to Silvergate. I don't know if I switched the screen yet. Let me sure. So yeah, I'm thinking Crypto.com has some type of exposure here to Silvergate, right? And now we're seeing a lot of those US banks that maybe Crypto.com may have had partnerships with chucking the deuces, packing it up, leaving the stadium, throwing the deuces to crypto. And it's becoming even harder for the average US resident to use their bank on Crypto.com, because Crypto.com it's like these centralized exchanges are being legitimately pushed out of the US, man. It's funny. They're making like, you know, some of the best projects, some of the, you know, best projects with utility, small caps. I was looking at crypto.com. You can't even purchase them. You can't even purchase them. And it's not because these are, you know, crypto.com is trying to protect the user. They think that these projects are scam projects. It's just because of the looming black cloud we have here with the looming black cloud we have here with the speculation of crypto regulation, family, and clarity here with crypto regulation. So we're now starting to see that pain being transferred over to some of the centralized exchanges, and unfortunately is really hitting home for some of the US residents, family. So again, says the Singapore headquarter exchange is only now able to provide euro-denominated banking services to users in the European Economic Area, the EEA, having previously lost the ability to accept USD deposits because of issues with its banking partners. For a crypto exchange, maintaining adequate fiat off-ramps is key to ensuring liquidity. It impacts the ability for digital assets prices to rise. Market analysts attributed a 10% correction in Bitcoin prices in January to Binance halting USD transfer. So this is not direct FUD here for crypto.com, because we know crypto.com, family, is, you know, one of the biggest centralized exchange. I mean, you literally see it everywhere. You can't go to a Lakers game, a 76ers game. You can't go anywhere without seeing crypto.com. Even, you know, you go to the movie theater, you might watch a sports movie and they're actually holding the event at the crypto.com arena. So it's unfortunate that we have a centralized exchange that's, for the most part, respected in the US as a business. They allow these marketing deals, but we can't even buy crypto projects, some of the best utility small caps, because we can't get clarity in the crypto space out here. Make sure you go follow me on Twitter. I did a tweet and I was like, the US and crypto regulation is like, you know, it's Will Smith, you know, standing in the house looking around, like, it's like, get your head together, man. We're talking about the technology of the future here. You know, literally the economic future is in the hands of some of these people. It's I don't get it. I don't get it, family. Let's go into some of these comments, man. Let me see what y'all talking about, man. Let me talk to the chat a little bit. Talk to the chat a little bit. Okay, why is my screen not pulling up here? I'm not even seeing my chat here. Okay, let's try a different website. I don't know why they want to play with me. Pal, nobody. He said, I'm with you. Where's my phone at? Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's literally crazy. All right, so let's get into the next part of the show. Maybe I started a little bit too early. You know what I mean? I got to start consistently coming on here, man. Because people are not expecting Billy to jump on. All right, so we are seeing some positive reaction here with the S&P, the Dow, and the NASDAQ. So, you know, market's starting to price in a little bit of the news here with the market is starting to price in a little bit of the news here with the emergence of these unemployment data. Let's check out the DXY and see if we're getting a little pullback. Yes, we are getting a little bit of pullback here on the DXY. So the market like that. The market generally likes people losing their jobs, unfortunately. Oh man, E Warren got up on Jay Powell, you know what I'm saying? And Jay Powell, yesterday he said some questionable stuff as well. I want to know what y'all guys think. Yeah, yesterday, what did he say? He said if the US developed a CBDC, right, cryptocurrency is going to zero. That's what Jay Powell said. That's what he said. Let me grab my phone here. Oh, here we go. I thought I was missing it. Yeah, he said if the US here develops a CBDC, cryptocurrency is going to zero. Very, very, very confidently he said this. Very interesting comment, by the way. We are seeing the Tether dominance here rise. So that right there is bearish, because it's showing people that a lot of people are experiencing pain. And the thing about the tether dominance family is that these are the smartest people in the cryptocurrency. These are the people that's been in crypto for 10 plus years, 5+ years. They understand how the market psychology works, right? They understand how the market psychology works. And when you're starting to see money, right, pile in into these stable coins, it really shows you that people are getting ready for the next leg down. People are getting ready for the next capitulation event, the next event of pain. That's really what it is. Like, people, when they see this pain on the way, right? When they see this pain on the way, what do they do? They run, family. They run to these stable coins. It's like a scary movie. You know what I'm saying? You ever see the girl running from Mike Myers? She always trip over something. That's what they do. They run, family. They run. They literally run to stable coins, and they park their money in stable coins, waiting, family, for the next leg down. So when you start to see money piling into stable coins, it's telling you one thing, that the market is starting to price in pain, and they think we're going lower. And for opportunities like us, family, this is a good thing. You gotta start training your mind that red is good and green is bad. Green is not bad, but in the psychology here of investing, not financial advice, but you got to train your market, especially in crypto. You can't think like soon as a red day come, or a couple red days in a row, it's doom and gloom. It's the end of crypto. Oh my God, we're going to zero. It's a rug pull. It's a dump. It's a scam. You should see the comments, family, that come out of the woodworks on the bad days. I literally be at work looking at my comments like, oh my God, this is hilarious. Like, where was your antennas at when we were jumping 15%? Where was your antennas at when we jumped 300% for the month on some of our crypto tokens? Like, where was all of the negativity then? You probably was hurt because you was on the sidelines. You feel me? Instead of using your brain, like, oh, okay, this is an opportunity for me to compound my liquidity. I don't think people see that yet. It's like the FUD comes out of nowhere, man. Native Elite Music, what it do? My boy up here, we got the wealthiest guy in the crypto space. Native Music, I told you in the comments, baby. Break bread. Shout out to my boy Native Music. Shout out to my boy Dad Gamer going crazy in the chart, man. Chat here, man. Go crazy. I appreciate y'all, man. Again, couldn't do this without y'all. So yeah, money is starting to pile up into stable coins, family, which is inverted Bitcoin chart. We know this here. You know, I've learned so much in the crypto space, man. I couldn't be here without y'all going through the ups and downs with me. But we are at that point where people are starting to, you know, they're starting to be like, look, it is what it is, man. This is where we're at. You know, people are starting to set in, which brings me to my next point. I actually want to pull up my Twitter here, and make sure you guys go follow me on Twitter, man. SoapGuys TV Millie. It's your boy SoapGuys TV Millie. Make sure you go follow me on the Twitter here. All right, so let's go here to my official page, family. So I need to know from everybody in the chat right now. Where are we in the market, family? Where are we in the market? All right, are we in disbelief? Some people think we right here at disbelief. We right here at the not the tip of the iceberg, but the bottom of the iceberg, looking for the tip of the iceberg. We got our feet in the water. The feet are cold right now. My legs is cold. My legs is wicking in the water right now. My legs is wicking. I'm cold. I'm starting to feel cold. I'm feeling like this is the end, family. But is hope on the way? I'd love to know you guys' opinion. Where do you think we at? Are we in hope? Are we in disbelief? I know y'all don't think we up here in optimism, belief, and none of that. I know ain't nobody thinking that. Are we in anger? Are we in anger? Are we in depression, family? Some people think we in disbelief. We just got that suckers rally. It kind of looked like we might be in disbelief. This kind of looked like June over here, right? The bottom. And then this kind of looked like what, November, December right here. And this kind of looked like January and February, right? This is January. Come on, man. Y'all, this is look. This is June. This is like this is tax harvesting season right here. November, December. This looking like January and February, right? and now we somewhere in disbelief. So if we are somewhere in disbelief, family, what does that tell me? That hope could possibly be on the way. My phone here is blowing up. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to put it on silent, family. 1 second here. You know what I'm saying? Might be some bill collectors. I'm working. You working. I'm working. I'm gonna pay y'all. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all. But yeah, disbelief. Disbelief. Are we in disbelief? Let's check out some of the chat here. What does the chat think? Should I do a poll? What does the chat think? Are we in disbelief? Again, boy. He says, you know how it goes. All the bigwigs and people that run the country want their bags first. Once they get their bags, now they can set the price for the little guys like us. Yeah, man, it's definitely look, man, it's definitely looking like collusion. How the NFL doing Lamar Jackson is what is allegedly. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely looking like collusion, allegedly. Gamer says, I'm hurt because Crypto.com took Valero off for U.S. residents. I had a bag of Philo and I was proud of that bag and had to sell it or let it run into USDC. That hurt me. Yeah, man. I think a lot of people were upset about the Velo. Like, people were huge on Velo. You know, when people lose their jobs and a market comes up, they know when a money printer comes on, they're going to dump all that liquidity back into the market so that they were there. Yeah, some people feel like the reason that we could be in disbelief because a lot of people, investors and some of these, you know, people that work for these Fortune 500 tech companies, et cetera, a lot of those people, nurses, doctors, they're starting to get their taxes back, right? People that's on W-9s. If not 1099s, they're starting to get their taxes back, and a lot of people think some of that tax money and liquidity, similar to how we seen with the you know, y'all know what I'm talking about when they gave out all that money in the CVID, the checks that they give out, similar to those checks that they gave out. A lot of people think that liquidity, family, is ready to be poured into the crypto market. A lot of investors right now, they're looking for entry points, but nobody wants to get burnt. The thing is, people want to buy crypto, right? People want to buy crypto, but nobody wants to get burnt. Nobody wants to be burnt. No company wants to be that FTX company. No company, especially in traditional finance, wants to be that Silvergate bank. So it's just a lot of uncertainty that we're getting here because of the regulation. And US is really putting the hammer down on some of the crypto coins that they're going after, and exchanges, in some cases people. So it's just getting ugly out here, man. It's really getting spooky. With the exception of ADA, ETH, and Bitcoin, the H-bar and others like that will remain. One family, one love here. Let's get it. We in the bushes waiting to jump out. Yes, sir. I'm in hope, most definitely. Linda. Linda, you think we in hope? Shout out to you, Linda. Hey, everybody need a little hopium, right? Yes, I got snagged up in the QSP fake run rally. Oh man, tell me about it. Stimulus. Hey, thank you, Siobhan. You always pop up at the times that I need you the most, good brother. I appreciate that. You know, the stimulus checks, the stimmies, right? A lot of people were getting those stimmies, right? Similar to a lot of these, because it is wealthy people that do get money back from taxes, right? So now we may see some of that liquidity pour into the cryptocurrency space. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. There's a lot of bears out here that just want crypto to go to zero. They want to send it. They want to short the market. I'm telling you, man, when the red days come out, the bears, they start shorting the market. They like, look, Millie, we don't long no more. We just want to short the market, short it. They start shorting everything. And again, in some cases, it's warranted. I told y'all yesterday, and I'm gonna stand on it. I'm standing on it. A lot of these crypto projects deserve a bank run. They deserve a bank run. They deserve it because we're tired of the devs and the founders sitting on their cheeks, right? Sitting on their cheeks and not invested into the project. One of the biggest things I've always learned from having a small business is, it's good to save money. Don't get me wrong, but if you want your business to shine, you got to spend a little money on it. You got to invest into your business. You got to invest into the marketing. You got to invest into how it looks. You got to invest into yourself, because people generally flock to to money. It is what it is. It's like once you understand how money works, you don't chase money, money chases you. So it's money is energy, you feel me? And it's all about the energy that you're putting out there. And the same thing goes for these crypto projects. That's why you see Vote Inu, literally they're gonna go crazy and parabolic in the bull run. It's inevitable, because what they're doing right now is they're being seen everywhere, all across the world, right? So when the bull run hits, you'll see a lot of these people that was like, oh, Vote Eno, and the FOMO hits, oh, that's Vote. Let me go buy Vote. Let me go buy Vote. I'm seeing it from influencers. I'm seeing it from Twitter influencers. Everybody wants to be a part of what Vote is building. Nobody wants to be left behind. And that's what you want to do. You feel me? It's kind of like in sales, somebody you want to make it seem like you the star player. Oh yeah, well, you might not even qualify. I'm sorry, you might not even qualify. We're trying to help you, and hey, you might not even qualify. What does that do? Psychology. That makes a person think, you got me messed up, bro. I got a 650 credit score. I got a 8 credit score. You feel me? Like, nah, I can't qualify. So now you kind of reeling them in. And that's what Vote Inu is doing, man. It's all about perception, okay? Your perception is your reality. All right, family? Your perception is your reality. Let's get into the show. All right, now we're in a recessionary environment, family. So what we need to be doing, right? We need to be focusing, right? We need to focus now. We need to focus now on how we need to be preparing our portfolios, how we need to be building our portfolios, right? Wouldn't you agree? That's what we need to do right now. And if it takes, in some cases, moving a few things around or understanding the narratives, family, that's okay. You can always consolidate your portfolio. I promise you, consolidating your portfolio is not a bad thing. Diversifying your portfolio is also not a bad thing. But remember, what the best thing is doing what you are most comfortable with doing, and doing what you believe in, not what I believe in, not what your favorite YouTuber believes in, your favorite influencer, your favorite Twitter. No, you got to do what's best for you in this game here of investing. So what I put up here is a few projects, right, that kind of like fit that real world tokenizing here, tokenizing real world assets. So what I want to do is I want to pull up this website. I thought I had it pulled up here. Maybe I don't. 1 second, family. 1 second. Where are you? So I had an important website here I want to share with you guys, and it doesn't look like I have it pulled up anymore. I hate when I do that. Very, very, very annoying. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. I found it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta do a little digging, a little digging. You know what I mean? Find what you're looking for. All right, so I found it. All right, so what we need to understand is right here, what is asset tokenization? So this is one of the narratives, family, that's starting to heat up. You'll actually see a lot of the crypto projects, right, that fit this narrative that's starting to heat up. We're seeing it with Hedera. We're seeing it with Quant. Okay, those are the big caps, the blue chips. We're not going to talk about those today on a live stream, but where we're going to attack here are small cap, micro caps that fit this narrative. I have been wanting to share this with you. This is where the stream gets a little juicy, and it opens up your brain to some projects that I've been actually keeping my eye on. Now, full transparency, I do not hold any of these. Well, most of these projects I don't hold. I do plan to have them on my watch list, and I do plan at some point to find entry points if I can obtain more liquidity. Also, this is not sponsored content. This is not a sponsored video. This is only what I've been doing based off my research. So, what is asset tokenization? Through a process known as tokenization, financial assets are turned into tradable digital tokens backed by cryptocurrencies and secured by the blockchain technology and immutable distributed ledgers. The tokenization of physical assets has added another real-world use to blockchain technology. So most crypto projects now understand that nobody really wants to buy your project if it doesn't have a utility. And we're even seeing that for meme coins. Meme coins kind of figured and understood, like, hey, you got to have some type of utility if you want to be around for long term. So now what we're seeing is a new narrative being birth in the crypto space that I believe is going to take over. One can tokenize any real world object, allowing it to become a fully tradable okay, I said that. NFTs have led to tokenization charge by creating NFTs that correspond with the tangible object in the world. For example, Funko released a line of the Mutant Ninja Turtle collectibles that can only be obtained via NFTs. But what's changing the game, family, is these projects tokenizing real assets, stuff like real estate, stuff like watches, Rolexes, deeds, cars, bonds. What do we see? Quant drop a project that's tokenized, literally tokenizing bonds. So we're starting to see this here. Commodities, it says, imagine having thousands of dollars in real gold, but you don't have to store and protect it. One can safely store gold and other valuable metals elsewhere and still provide the owner with usable value. That's an example. Real estate, we're starting to see crypto projects that tokenize real world assets, specifically real estate, mint out of thin air, because what people are trying to figure out right now is how real estate can give your cryptocurrency, your blockchain, a true utility and value. And we're getting to some those projects that actually do that. Stock and equity, we just talked about a project on Quant that's tokenizing bonds, and of course video game assets like NFTs. For instance, if you was playing Warzone and you wanted to lend out your skins or tokenize your character, you'll be able to do that with video game assets. And collectibles, again, we talked about collectibles, maybe cards, baseball cards, basketball cards, watches, family, Rolex watches. I believe it's going to be a cryptocurrency project. Hopefully nobody steal my damn idea. If you steal my idea, make sure you say, hey, Millie did it. You know, if I had to, no, I don't want to start a cryptocurrency project. But again, if a cryptocurrency project came out and their utility was tokenizing watches, you feel me, where you can actually buy fractional pieces of these Rolex watches, I think that could be a huge idea in the future. So that's how I'm thinking. The narrative is going to be huge. Now, tokenizing real world assets improves cryptocurrency stability because a specific token's value correlates to the asset that supports it. Simply put, it legitimizes cryptocurrencies by providing a baseline value since the underlying commodity has intrinsic value. The benefits of tokenizing real-world assets are vast, including increased liquidity, faster transactions, reduced cost, and reinforced risk management. Let's consider there is roughly 256 trillion worth of real-world assets yet need tokenization on the blockchain. For the people in the back that didn't hear that, I highlighted for you. So we're talking about a market, right, that's potentially worth $256 trillion. A untapped market, right, sitting and slapping us right in the face. Pop, pop, bang, bang, bing, bing, right in our face. This narrative, $256 trillion. So that's why people say, man, you can see trillions of dollars pour into Quant. You can see trillions of dollars pour into Hedera. You can see trillions of dollars pour into XRP, whatever project that's working on tokenizing real world assets. This could be a huge narrative in the future, and we're going to be talking about some of these projects, family, that fit the narrative. So actually, let's get into some projects that I've been looking at. But before we actually get into that, let's check out the chat, man. Y'all know I love talking to y'all, man. Yeah, I gotta let y'all see what y'all talking about. What's good, my guy Fat Mike? What it do? Brad Stevens, what it do? Shout out to my Tonic fam in here. Tonic fam always showing out. What it do? That's Brad Stevens. All right, so let's get into some of these projects. Don't want to hold y'all too long, but I want to make sure I get this out. So the first project I want to talk about here is Onino. Onino. Now this right here, I believe this is a sleeper, family. This is a micro cap. Okay, it doesn't necessarily fit the tokenization narrative, to be exact, but after doing research on this project, I was like, well, okay, this project has a lot of potential. Now, will it ever hit back to all-time highs? We don't know. We don't know how the cryptocurrency. So again, this is not financial advice. Do your research on this project, do your homework, then come back in the comments and let me know what you think about it. But don't talk about it until you go do your research, or don't buy it until you go do your research. Okay, so what led me to this project here? Well, first and foremost, you can see here, Onino sitting at 2 cent. The market cap, family, is only 763,000. And when you see the insane utility to this project, you'll kind of understand like, wow, this is undervalued. The fully diluted market cap here is 2.6 million. And the self-circulating supply is 29 million of 100 million. So 2 cent being compared here to the tokenomics and circulating supply, 2 cent is very, very undervalued here for this type of utility. So what is Onino? Onino. What is Onino? All right. This is what Onino is, man. Let's get into it. So Onino, distributed ledger technology for the real world, making the unused potential a reality. We create a platform for building value, creating decentralized solutions for companies and end users. So this project is specifically accelerating blockchain adoption for institutions. This project is specifically targeting businesses and institutions, and it runs on the DLT, secure distributed ledger, immutable yet interoperable. Yes, you're seeing a DLT project, family, for under $1 million market cap. Isn't that crazy, right? So these are some of the use cases. Verified institutions. As an institution, verify your wallet. Your users can validate your identity, increase trust for them. Document verification. Conclude real-world assets contracts and store every kind of document securely on the blockchain. Decentralized insurances. Profit from secure, transparent insurance policies mapped on the blockchain as smart contracts. Digital identity. Verify your identity once, store it, and use it everywhere in Web3. So your medical reports. So you're seeing the institutional use case. And as you can see, designed for everyone, but optimized for large scale use cases, family. So this project is aiming to target institutions, traditional finances, businesses, right? And accelerate the adoption here with blockchain through interoperability. I mean, for a project that's under a $1 million market cap, that's doing all of this, I think, hey, it might be something you want to take a look at. It's also listed on multiple chains here, the Phantom chain and the BNB chain, and it is on centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges. So very unique use case here. It says the main selling point of various blockchains applications today is that they are built on blockchain technology. But this is what they're working to do, right? If I can actually find it, I thought I had it pulled up here. Hate when I do that. Core features. Why are we different? So yeah, you can see here, these guys are real. I would recommend that you guys check out the white paper. Definitely. Okay, here we go. It says we build a new network protocol that solves the 4 main obstacles preventing mainstream adoption. So they target privacy, identity, scalability, accessibility, and usability. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna let y'all guys do y'all research. They are active on Twitter here, Onino. I'm gonna let y'all guys do your research. Let me know if you ever heard of this project. I've been keeping it on the watch list. Again, full transparency. I think it has okay tokenomics, 20% of the circulating supply of 100 million. But the fact that it sits under a $1 million market cap here with an insane utility, don't be surprised in the next relief rally or bull run, or when we get some momentum to the upside, that I come back on the channel talk about, oh, we got a 667x with Onino, all right? Because these utility projects usually do well, and we're at that psychological level of 1 penny with this project. So y'all let me know if y'all want me to cover that more, do some technical analysis. Let's move on to the next project, which is Landshare. Now you can see Landshare here is up a whopping 35% on the day. So even in the midst of all this negativity, we're seeing a project here named Landshare, ticker Land, up 35% on the day. The market cap is 6 million. The fully diluted market cap is 17 million. The circulating supply is 37% of 10 million. I don't really need to say no more. That's giving me some Bitcoin vibe. Appreciate the sub. That's giving me some Bitcoin vibes right there. That's giving me some Bitcoin vibes, and we're only looking at this project at $1.72. When in doubt, zoom out. You can see that all-time highs was $10. So definitely a 10x from his all-time highs. But I think that this project is undervalued. If you got into this thing at 50 cent, unfortunately I didn't, and I'm not in it, but I would wait for a pullback. Man, the people who got into this at 50 cent, you know, salute to y'all. Y'all may have found a gem. So what led me here to Landshare? Okay, so we take a look at Landshare. It says bringing real estate to the blockchain. All right. Real estate meets DeFi. Landshare turns real-world properties into asset-backed, yield-bearing, and fully tradable asset tokens on the Binance Smart Chain. Invest in real estate as little as $50 and benefit from the property appreciation and monthly rental income sent directly to your wallet each month. Now, what I like about Landshare is that the tokenomics is a little bit better than Labs. I've covered Labs before, and also I like what Labs is working to do, don't get me wrong, but I know that I was a little sketchy on the tokenomics with Labs, which is a very, very similar project here. But also, we're also seeing here some of the use cases and utility for Landshare token. And again, this fits that narrative of tokenizing real world assets. They even got some of the real estate listed here. Yeah, not the best houses, but they have real estate, you know what I mean? And you know, you got to give these crypto projects a break sometimes. Like they try, you feel me? They try, you know, they try to invest, and property is not, you know, cheap. Property is not cheap. And the fact that they have some property, then this is actually a pretty decent looking house. They have some property in multiple places, you know, really stands out. I want to do more research on this project here, because when I hit invest now, it says that unavailable for US residents. So I want to do more research. I would recommend you guys to do more research, because what is this, South Dakota, North Dakota, for it to say not available in your region, but I'm seeing that it is listing here. What are these? Yeah, St. Louis, Missouri. These are houses in America. So I'm not sure how it works and why. Maybe where I'm at right now, I can't do it in my state. But yeah, it was unavailable for my state, because I wanted to check it out. You know me, if I'm gonna invest, I want to see if the stuff actually works. And that's one of the biggest things that I'm gonna start doing with some of these projects, is seeing if their apps, their utilities, what they're working to accomplish. We got to start using the stuff and see how it works. So many cases, you know, we'll us YouTubers, we'll get up here and talk about a project and not even use it. You feel me? And then people are invest and not even use the utility or actually use the project. We got to stop doing that. We got to make sure this shit don't got no bugs, that it works, that it's legit, that it's compliant, that it's regulated. We got to start checking off the boxes. I'm talking to myself first. You feel me? Because I want to make sure I'm as transparent as possible. So I expect in the future for them to build up their portfolio. I would keep this on the watch list. If you are invested in this early, you're taking a chance, because we don't know how real estate could affect cryptocurrency. I want to make that clear. If you're investing in these type of projects about tokenizing real world assets, you are extremely freaking early. Okay, so this is high risk stuff. This type of stuff I bring on the Patreon. That's why you got to join the Patreon, man. Links will be in the description. It's not expensive at all, unless you're trying to join the link where I do one-on-one consultation. So we did update the Patreon where you can become a GOAT and we can do one-on-one consultations, family. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Again, these are high risk. Make sure that you go do your research. The next project I want to bring here is EnterDAO. Okay, so EnterDAO, what pretty much caught my attention about EnterDAO, and I'm gonna let y'all know the reason why it's on my watch list. EnterDAO, you can see it's at that psychological level of 1 penny. The max supply here is 100 million, but we don't have a circulating supply, so it's kind of odd, kind of sketchy. I would have to do more research on it, but the utility is very different. Okay, so if we swing over here to the website, you can see EnterDAO is the utility token for their two utilities or products, should I say. So the first one that actually caught my attention here was Landworks. And what Landworks is a metaverse land renting marketplace based on Ethereum. The protocol enables period-based renting of land in Web3 metaverse. Landworks will start off with Decentraland, so you'll be able to borrow or lend land in the Decentraland game. So that was an interesting utility. I've never heard of this before. I've heard of, you know, borrowing and renting out like real land, but I never heard of you doing that across the metaverse. So you'll be able to borrow and lend land across the metaverse, they let you know that this won't specifically be just for decentralized. So I believe Decentraland, excuse me. So I believe in the future, family, they plan on branching out to other projects, possibly something like Sandbox in the future, where you can actually use Landworks to borrow or lend out your land. So for the people that can't afford this land in the Shiba Inu metaverse because it becomes so expensive and price work, they're tokenizing it and allowing you to buy fractions, lend it out, etc., earn passive income on your assets. So this is a little different utility because we're talking about metaverse land. And I know a lot of people don't think the metaverse is there just yet, but something just to keep your eye on, because if we're going to do tokenizing real assets, what's to say you can't tokenize metaverse land, right? Right. So check out EnterDAO. I won't give it too much airtime because I want to do more research on the tokenomics here, but I just thought that was a cool utility for a small cap. You can see the fully diluted market cap is sitting at 1.2 million. Also, sometimes you got to go swing over to Dex Tools and actually get the official, or even CoinGecko, where you can, check out 3 different websites. Don't just go off CoinMarketCap. That's why I want to go check out CoinGecko, go check out Dex Tools and see exactly what the supply is and exactly what the market cap and liquidity is. So I always would say do that first. Y'all let me know what y'all think about EnterDAO. Very unique utility, very cool utility. They explained it here in the Medium. So yeah, I'm very interested in what EnterDAO could become in the future. All right, so the next project we're going to talk about, we're running through this, baby. Let's get it. Is AI Right. So I've talked about this project before. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. It's built on the Aura AI chain. It's sitting at 203 here. Market cap again under $1 million. A micro cap. 13% of the circulating supply of the max supply here, family. And again, we've seen this project go on an insane run, and now it's correcting and dumping to the gates of hell. So again, if you believe in artificial intelligence, and if you believe in these utility projects, this will run again. This will run again. And now we're seeing entry points being blessed to us for the people that missed out on the artificial intelligence run. Don't think it's over, family. These projects will run again. Maybe not this one specifically, but I believe it will. That's why I'm keeping this on my watch list. I've actually at one point held some AI Right, took profits, and now I'm contemplating here on entering again. So one of the reasons that drew me to AI Right was the growth of utility and the growth of the growth of NFTs and the growth of fraud in NFTs. In fact, the fact that these stupid YouTube scammers keep stealing people pictures, right, and commenting on people comments is driving me literally crazy. Y'all, that is not me, okay? I would never hit you up on no weird number, no Telegram, none of that, okay? I don't know who those guys is. I'm tired of them stealing my pictures. But this is the problem that we have inside crypto. Too much fraud, too much sketchy-ish. So with the verification of NFT, here we have a utility that could possibly help out the growth in future of NFT. So what they plan on doing is they plan on being a project where you can verify if your NFT here is official. So they verify digital they verify NFTs and make sure that they are authentic. As you can see here, check NFT authenticity and early detect on the on-chain infringement. Protect yourself from counterfeit NFT problems. So definitely a project that I'm low-key bullish on. Right, so it's very easy. You can select your blockchain right now. Only thing that they have available is Ethereum and Polygon. I wish they had Cronus down there because I got NFTs on Cronus. You enter the contract address of your NFT, enter the token ID, upload the image, detect similar NFTs, get report, find, add, and check, and you upload your image right here. So this right here can verify your NFT, make sure nobody else is using your NFT, and give your NFT unique verification and authenticity. So I'm extremely bullish on the idea of this project, okay? Will they pull it off? Will they execute? We'll just have to see. The jury is still out. They are birthing, again, opportunities here with the correction that we're seeing in the crypto space. And I think with the growth of NFTs, we need some type of projects that will protect us protect us from NFT fraud. So that's what caught my eye on the utility and use case here of AI, right? Make sure you guys go do your research. Check that out. Check out the white paper. The white paper is pretty cool. They're explaining how everything works, how they determine the authenticity and origin of your artwork. They work on interoperable chains, how an asset minted on a chain can be used in other chains, how people can have financial benefits to continue to contribute to the royalties and building your ecosystem here for your NFTs, and just how everything in the technology works. Because remember, they're using AI technology to solve these problems here and create this solution for the NFT market. So cool use case. Go check it out. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. The next project I'm going to talk about is Demetria. We're running through this. So again, woo! Let's go. All right, Demetria. We're running through this. What y'all say? Hold on. Before we get into Demetria, let me see what y'all got, man. Y'all got some super Degen chat plays for me. Let me see what y'all working with, man. What y'all got going on in chat? Thanks for the idea, Millie. Got my dev team on it now. Oh, hell nah. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. Now they gonna have a project that's out here fractionizing Rolex watches and shit. Look at y'all. Bullish E-Buddy, what he do? E-Buddy, drop some gems in the chat. You already know what time it is. Dad Gamer, it's about time they come up with a way to verify NFTs. Yes. Daddy C, what's the word? C, yeah, you see that, man. My guy already about, Native Elite Music, man. He signed to Universal. He got the whole, record deal. He's, I don't know if he's the artist. I don't know if he's the Birdman. Native Elite Music. Are you the artist or are you the Birdman? I see you in the suit. You might be Birdman, all right? So I know you got the big bag. So, if you're going to create this project, right, make sure you holler at your boy for that marketing, all right? I love it. I love it. Man, I rock with y'all, man. All right, so let's knock this out. Where were we at? All right, we read Demetria. Y'all should have heard about this. Every influencer is talking about Demetria. It's sitting at 2 cents right now, family. The charts is looking ugly, but again, this project is going to be one of those projects that never had a bull run, but it will have a bull run. Everybody's talking about it. The market cap cannot be 500,000 and the fully diluted market cap 28,000. So I don't think Coin Market Cap literally has the right stats here for Demetria. So you got to go to other websites to actually get the correct stats here. But just strictly off potential, people are bullish on Demetria because it's a 1-in-1 token. So it's a 1-in-1 token. What's a 1-in-1 token, right, family? What's a 1-in-1 token? So Demetria's connected farmer platform is available to farmers across the world. The platform is targeted at supporting small farmers to record their farming activities, create and receive detailed dashboards, and receive recommendations that will allow them to make informed decisions that directly impact their profitabilities and standards of living. So they're using artificial intelligence, IoT, Internet of Things, sensors, blockchains, satellites, and drones to provide farmers with actionable data and fundamental improves their operations across. So in short, you can use Demetria's artificial intelligence technology to make your farming experience better. All right, you can become the GOAT farmer. You can become the greatest farmer of all time using Demetria's artificial intelligence technology, as they say. Okay, so again, this is most of these projects, family, are all speculation. Like, let's keep it real. Okay, it says there's an estimated value of over 8.5 trillion. The agri-food industry is an environment ripe with advances in technology evolution. So we've seen, right, this is why this project is bullish and why I think a lot of people are actually starting to migrate to this project and take a look at it. Okay, we seen Bill Gates and a plethora of NFL superstars in the NFL. I can't remember all their names, but I know they were doing the same thing Bill Gates was doing. If y'all know what I'm talking about, let me know in the chat. But Bill Gates and these NFL superstars, what they've been doing for the last 6 months is they've been buying all the farmland that they can buy. I don't know if Bill Gates got something going on with the atmosphere and you know what I'm saying, what they got going on there with the ESG and all that. I don't know what Bill Gates got going on, but lately he's been buying up all the farmland, right? And now we got NFL superstars following suit and buying up all the farmland. So guess what? Those NFL superstars, the Bill Gates, the wealthy people, they don't got the time, family, to sit here and baby you and walk you across your farm and make sure everything is good. So you're going to be expecting, as a lot of these projects move to IoT, which is Internet of Things, it becomes smart this, okay? Smart this. Now you got a smart farm, you got a smartphone, you got a smart TV, you got smart solar, you got a smart refrigerator, soon we'll have smart locks where you will, if they don't already have those, they probably already have, where you can open up your lock on your phone. You got smart cars, smart this. So now you got smart technology that's helping people with agriculture and farming. So they're trying to speed up the farming process using artificial intelligence. Okay, so I know this is crazy, right? Crazy. So we're seeing the Bill Gates and all of these NFL superstars starting to buy up this farmland, right? Why are they buying up this farmland? I'd love to know you guys' opinions inside the comments. All right, so that's the reason I got my eye on Demetria. Everybody's talking about Demetria. I think once Demetria gets a little bit more volume here on centralized and decentralized exchanges, maybe a few more listings, you can start to see something like Demetria, which has a unique utility, a one-in-one utility, literally go parabolic, because the utility right now is one-on-one. It's kind of like a niche idea. It's either going to work or it's not going to work. It's either going to be hella successful or it's going to flop. You feel me? That's what we're looking at with this type of utility, because you got to ask yourself, right? You got to ask yourself, like, man, like, do you really need a crypto project for this? This is one of those projects where you ask yourself, like, do you really need a crypto project for this? And that's the biggest question for crypto projects that fall under the narrative of tokenizing real assets. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. We'll move on to the last but not least project here. Well, we got one more project, which is the biggest project of them all, but we're going to cover Relio here. Relio Network. So Relio Network, very similar to Labs, very similar to Landshare and some of the other projects we just covered, but they are more on a institutional scale here. And Relio, as you can see, is up 15% on the day, family. It's sitting at that psychological, well, I thought it was, but it's sitting at 15 cents here. I don't know why I thought that was 1 penny. And you can see very healthy charts. This project right here is about to be huge. Everybody is starting to talk about this project. A lot of influencers are starting to pick up on this project. The circulating supply is only 9% of 75 million, but family, the fact that the max supply is only 75 million, even with a little bit of dilution here, we can still see this project, you know, hit the heights of $50, $100, even with the dilution here. As you can see here, fully diluted market cap 11 million of 1 million. So I expect, with the fact that they're trying to tokenize real assets, that they got to have a little bit of money on the side for the investments. You can see the future of private equity is digital. We are eliminating barriers to invest in, trade, and leverage exclusive real estate, private equity, and other real assets through decentralized finance. So you can see here, you can invest alongside institutional investors and fund managers, trade with a compliant P2P liquidity network, generate additional yield and leverage assets through DeFi, enabling exclusive access to institutional grade securities. So this project is not only fitting the narrative it's fitting the narrative of tokenizing real assets, but to my knowledge, it's also ready for regulation and compliance. So you want to start aligning yourself with crypto projects that's already prepared here for regulation and compliance, family. Yeah, and they got a lot going on with the Relio project here. So make sure y'all go check out this. You can see some of the partners of the infrastructure: Algorand, Stellar, Prime Trust, Fusion, OKX, Zero, Changeli, verified investors. So yeah, this project right here is huge. Okay, it might not seem huge now, but it's huge. You can see here, tokenized fund specialing in low-cost Bitcoin production through the next-gen cooling technology. Relio has a lot going on. I feel like this project is slept on right now. I found this project from one of my guys, Everything Altcoin, man. Shout out to my boy, Everything Altcoin. He was the one that put me on to Relio, and ever since I've just been doing massive research here on Relio, and I'm extremely bullish on Relio. This is one of the ones that I actually might invest into. Again, like I said, I'm working to consolidate a few things with my portfolio, so I can't really make moves like I want to make moves, just keeping it all the way real with you guys. But in the future, I do plan on finding an entry point here for Relio. Here they are showing off some of the utilities that they're working on. Relio is a multi-strategy digital private equity firm that uses a web-based platform to support the creation and issuance of digital blockchain-based tokens. So, I mean, are we looking at a launch pad here? A blockchain where you can actually build build projects that plan on tokenizing real world assets? If so, that's freaking huge, man. We've developed a robust multi-chain blockchain infrastructure that has tremendous utility beyond what is required to our digital securities business. So when you see projects using that word securities, it's kind of like they admit, like, look, altcoins are securities. We're freaking risk security. All right, securities. It's kind of lets you know that they're already ready for regulation and compliance. And that's what I like to know. I want to see projects and altcoins kind of like owning the fact that they may be a security. Makes me feel a little bit more comfortable that they're not hiding nothing. Like your boy, I don't even want to speak on him, your boy Hearts and his project Hex. You feel me? We don't want nothing to happen. And as you can see, Relio even has his own wallet coming out, multi-chain wallet here. Non-custodial and multi-chain wallet system that unifies multiple blockchains into a singular interface. We currently support Bitcoin, Ethereum, Algorand, Stellar, Raven, and Fusion, including any assets on these chains with support for more blockchains in development. Web3 compatibility for DeFi access coming through. Coming soon. As you can see here, a lot of stuff going on here with, and even staking. So a lot going on with Relio. P2P meets compliance. So again, ready for regulation. Y'all check out Relio, man. I'm not going to talk too much because I want you guys to go do your own research on here on Relio. But I'm extremely bullish on Relio. Now, the last project I want to talk about, family, is, have you ever thought about accessing business credit on the blockchain? Well, we do have a project that does that, which is Centrifuge. Now, this is by far the biggest project of them all. This is by far the biggest project. It's sitting at a $96 million market cap, fully diluted market cap, 114 million, and the circulating supply is 360 million of 430 million total. So go do your research on Centrifuge. I'm not going to cover too much of it because it's one of those bigger projects that a lot of people know about. You probably heard about this project. Has a very, very unique use case here. Real world utility. So you'll be able to access credit here to invest into real world assets. And if you swing over to their website, as you can see, Centrifuge is a infrastructure that facilitates the decentralized financing of real world assets natively on chain, creating a fully transparent market which allows borrowers and lenders to transact without unnecessary intermediaries. Asset pools are fully collateralized. Liquidity providers have legal recourse. That's huge. Again, regulated, compliant, ready. I love what I'm reading here. And the protocol is an asset class agnostic with pools for assets spanning mortgages, invoices, micro lending, and consumer finance, family. By bringing the entire structured credit market on chain across security, tokenization, privacy, governance, and liquidity integrations, Centrifuge is building a more transparent, affordable, and limitless financial system. So go check out Centrifuge. It's sitting at 26 cents, family. The all-time highs was right around and let me know in the comments what real world asset projects y'all know about that's tokenizing real world assets. That's such a tongue twister. Real world assets. God damn, it's a tongue twister. $2. So 26 cents is is where we at now. Not too far from the lows. I love to see this. Not too far from the lows. It's around 26 cents. We love that. And the high was around $2. So a lot of growth. This project is still under a $100 million market cap. So you got to ask yourself, could this possibly be $1 billion project? I think it could. I personally think it could. I think bringing the credit industry into the blockchain is unique. It'll be able to track everything, and it'll eliminate human error, right? That's what this whole blockchain thing about. Eliminating human error. Went from blockchain to artificial intelligence. So it's all about eliminating human error. So that's all the projects I got for you guys today. Hopefully y'all enjoy everything. Let's get into some of the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think about some of these projects. Let me know what projects y'all looking at as far as the narrative we're talking about, which is tokenizing real assets. Let me know. I'm opening up the floor for everybody right now. I'm gonna chill, sit back, and read some of these comments and see what y'all are talking about. William Brewer says we will be listed on Bitmark CoinGecko next week, and we are already partnered with Nathan Hill of Crypto Magazine. William Brewer, what are you talking about? Child support on CoinMarketCap, ticker symbol CS. Yeah, I've been seeing that all over Twitter. Like, what is that project? Child support. Bo Rabbit, what it do, Rabbit? El Diablo's Gates. Boy, look in here. Child support ever get a token, man, or in trouble? Man, tell me about it, man. Look, when I first seen that project, child support, that's the first thing I thought about. Was like, what? They got a crypto project called child support? That is crazy. But then I looked at it a little. I looked at it a little bit. Like, oh, okay, I see. It's something totally different. But the name, right? The name is pretty catchy. I only know of Hedera trying to assist with tokenizing real assets. Yeah, man, that's why I did this stream today, because so many of these projects are severely slept on. Like the projects that I covered today, family, the utilities of these projects are literally insane. And for some of them to be under $1 million market cap, it's like, man, when you talk about wanting to get into something early, man, think about the people that got into Ethereum early. Think about the people that got into Polygon Matic early. I mean, if we go back here, right? Let's go to Ethereum, for instance. I mean, think about the people that got into Ethereum back here at like 80 cent. You know what I'm saying? I remember the co-founder of Methuselah Foundation, Aubrey DeGray, he was saying how his boy got into Ethereum at 80 cent, man. 80 cent, and bought $400,000 worth of Ethereum at 80 cent. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine buying $400,000 worth of Ethereum at 80 cent and then it hitting 1,500 or even 4,500 in its prime here, all time high? That's crazy. That's a legitimate crazy. So again, man, when we have these opportunities to get into some of these projects early. Fat Mike says, what do you think of splinter shards? Splinter shards? Let's see. I never did any research here on splinter shards. Splinter shards. All right, let's see. Multiple contracts. Ooh, y'all already know what I'm about to point out here. What is the audit done by? There it go. My baby hacking. I see my baby hacking everywhere, man. If y'all slept on hacking, I'm gonna wake y'all up about that. 2 cent, almost at that psychological number of a penny. If we zoom out, see where we at. Did we at one point hit a penny? Oh, so we're at our lows, like the low of lows, like for splinter shards. All time high was like 86 cent. Okay, what does this project actually do? Splinter shards, official account for Splinterlands to hit blockchain backed trading and card game. So they have their own blockchain. Trade anytime, battle anywhere, earn every win. I don't really like card game crypto games. I don't know what it's about them. I don't know. I just don't. I mean, like Shabarium, they got the card release. I don't know. I don't know about this, man. I don't know about these. I mean, do people actually play these card games on crypto? Y'all, I don't know about that one, man. Like, will it go back up? Yeah, it might go back up. Is it a project that I would look into? Probably not. I'm not into the whole card games and crypto. I'm not into really card games, period. So I'm not the one to speak on that. I don't know enough information. I probably would be a pessimist because I'm not into card games. So, you know, you probably would want to ask somebody that's into like card games and stuff like that. And I'm just being completely honest and real with you, bro. Hopefully you can respect that. I don't trust the swaps enough to buy a lot of these projects. Okay, gamer. I mean, I haven't had any problem with Pancake Swap or Uniswap. The only project that I had a problem with selling was Elon Goat token. And unfortunately, I lost my MetaMask. And and it's so hurtful because I lost my MetaMask, right? My first MetaMask. And the first MetaMask, I had a lot of Crust token. So I got Crust token in that MetaMask that probably went parabolic, right? I had to rebuy my Crust token at like 60 cents. I had bought it at 56 cents. I also had Colt Dow. Colt Dow pumped, and I couldn't do nothing about it because I lost my MetaMask, right? I had Colt Dow, Elon Goat token, and Crust Network. And I know for sure Crust Network and Colt Dow pumped. And to this day, I don't know how I lost the seed phrase. The seed phrase that I thought, and this is the funny thing, the seed phrase that I thought I had saved from my MetaMask wallet, when I put it in, it opened up to a whole nother wallet that I didn't even realize that I had. So eventually I had to buy my Crust back. And good thing I did, because it ended up going to like $2, almost $2.50. So that was clutch. I bought my Crust Network back. And I don't plan on selling my Crust because I want to hold my Crust long term. But yeah, to this day, if Colt Dow, Crust, or even EGT go parabolic, I will forever feel the cuts and pain from losing that wallet. So I definitely understand where you're coming from, gamer. He says Splinter Shards would be a great project if the kids get into them. They are the ones who love the card games like Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. So yeah, if I don't know. When you was a kid, did you play card games? I don't know. I like playing the real Yu-Gi-Oh. I like watching the Yu-Gi-Oh, but that's me. Everybody different. I like Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, I'm into anime. I like Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z, all that shit, man. But you know, the card game, man, it got to be a real good card game that for me. Try all your seed phrases on that wallet to see which one works. But those are the only seed phrases that I have, man. I don't know where the hell the one possible one that could possibly be for that MetaMask is. I looked everywhere, man. I looked everywhere, and it's still daunting. It kind of reminds me of the Litecoin that I bought back in the day on Coinbase, and then Litecoin ended up going parabolic. And I can actually see how much my Litecoin is worth on my Coinbase account, but for some reason, Coinbase still will not access my account no matter how. And I think what I got to do is I got to get another state ID, and I got to upload a state ID that has a little bit clarity. My state ID is kind of beat down, beat down. So that's probably the issue too. I need to put up a ID that's more clear. That's why I can't wait till NFTs become digital IDs and we ain't got to carry these physical IDs that get beat up and all. Once we get these digital IDs, I mean, you don't got to worry about it getting all scratched up and you're gonna have to replace one. And if you ain't pay your insurance and miss your insurance for 10 days, they charge you $5 a day. And then when you go up to buy you a new state ID or a new driver's license, right? So I'm going to buy me a new driver's license. I find out my driver's license is now going to cost me $200 and not $25 because they said that I relapsed over my car insurance for about 5 to 10 days. So yeah, that was irritating. So now what would normally cost me $25, my ID is going to cost me $200. I'm sorry for the rant, y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Sorry for the rant. Could it be on an old phone? I played Uno too, man. That was one of the games. That was one of the games back in the day so I played Uno, I played Blackjack, I played Tonk. That's one of the ones. Tonk. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of old now. I played Tonk. That's one of my favorite card games. So yeah, I did play some card games back in the day. I just seen too much bad shit with card games. Like, maybe it's because I'm from the hood and card games never turned out well. If you ever been to one of the parties in the hood, man, and everybody's been drinking and then they start either shooting dice or they playing cards, it never turns out well, especially if they playing for money. Like, I done watched it so many times. Like, you ever been somewhere, like you ever been in a club, right? And you just you feeling good, you jamming, you vibing, right? But you're seeing some shit about to happen. Like, you could see it like manifesting, like, oh yeah, this might be the time that I need to leave. Like, you can literally see like things escalating. And it's always happened to me like that, witnessing card games or witnessing dice games. Like, I see things escalating before they even escalate. And then you'll hear the story, you know, like, man, right after you left, this happened. In my head, I'm like, yeah, I knew that was about to happen. I seen it escalate. But I was up out of there. I ain't got time for that, man. I'm getting old. I ain't got time for that. You should have had gap insurance. Do they offer that for crypto? 49.50 double. Gap insurance. Oh, you're talking about for the car insurance. I've never heard of gap insurance, bro. I just pay my bill and it is what it is. In fact, I'm so sick of insurance this, insurance that. You know, it's only making Warren Buffett richer. We already know who's getting rich off the insurance. But yeah, now that I know about gap insurance, I'll definitely check that out, man. You know, you're a very smart, analytical guy. Gamer, appreciate you, man. Never heard of gap insurance, but I definitely will be checking that out. Oh, so yeah, so I guess I'm the only one from the hood in the chat. All right, y'all don't gotta respond on my little hood story. Y'all ain't gotta respond. I guess I'm the only one, you know, from the hood in the chat. I know y'all wealthy and from the burbs and from the mansions. I get it. Y'all from goddamn Hollywood. Okay, I'm gonna get to Hollywood soon. Y'all ain't got y'all ain't gotta try to play me like that, champ. Y'all ain't gotta try to play me like that, champ. Grab insurance allows you to go at least 30 days before you need to renew your insurance. Ah, that's interesting. You learn something new every day. That's why I like doing these live streams, man. I swear to God, y'all put me on. It don't even matter if it's something in life, but y'all put me on to something new each and every day that I do a live stream. Really appreciate that. Yeah, y'all acting like I'm the only person from the hood over here. Ever played flips in the middle school with quarters? Nah, gamer, I don't know, man. How old you is, bro? I ain't never played that. I never even heard of that game, man. That might have been before my time, brother. That might have been before my time. I ain't never played that one. I did flips in school. I used to do flips. I used to be doing backflips and stuff. In fact, I used to do backflips until I did a backflip off the car and I hit my head. And that was the last time I did a backflip. Actually, I take that back. That was the second to last time I did a backflip. The last time I did a backflip was when I tried to do a backflip off. I tried to do a backflip off the I tried to do a backflip off the swing. So, you know, back in the day when we was kids, I tried to do a backflip right off a swing and fell straight on my head. To this day, if I tried to do that as an adult, I'd probably die. I don't know how, when I think about it, that I lived that traumatic event. I went home and didn't even think about it. It's crazy the things we did as a kid. And it's like, dang, if we did that now, we probably wouldn't even live to talk about it, right? But I did that as a kid. Yeah, that was crazy. 42, but I played Tonk. Yeah, Spades. Yeah, Spades, man. Come on, man. That's a homer right there. Pinochle? I think I heard of that one. I think I heard of Pinochle. I definitely heard about that. Let's see how the market is turning out. Let's see what's going on in the market. Did it react? Did the market react positively? All right, the market, look, we're under 21. We're under 22,000. Market looked like it want to go back. It went from 25.8 to 25.7, and now it's dumping again. Yeah, man, it's dump session. Pack it up. Get your money up. DCA. Get your bags up, man. Get your money up. DCA. Pack it up. This is the time you want to go as hard as possible and take advantage of these dips. Not financial advice, but yeah, man, don't let the market do what it do. Don't stress it. It's about to be 10:30. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do. Thank y'all for swinging in. Appreciate y'all, man, for turning up the chat. Appreciate you, gamer, for doing your thing. Flips off friends' roofs to a mattress, single mattress. Yeah, I used to do that too, man. Bro, you flipped off the roof. I ain't go that far. Yeah, but we used to flip on the mattress, man. I remember we put the mattress outside. I think that's what taught me how to do flips on the ground. Like when I was doing flips on the mattress, I went from doing flips on a mattress to doing flips on the ground. So the mattress is kind of like, it's always the thing that sets you up first, and then you start doing flips on the ground. But that was me. And I was actually good at doing flips on the ground, but I wasn't as good as my friends. Like, they used to show off like doing double tucks, doing aerials. I couldn't do all that. The only thing I could do was run, cartwheel, and do a handspring. I couldn't even do a no hand. Actually, I was trash at flipping. My friends was way better, but I could do something. Appreciate you, gaming. Appreciate everybody that actually tuned in, man. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. It's 10:30, man. Don't trip on the market. The market gonna do what it do. Keep your head high, stay focused, and go get you some money. Go get you some money, man. Go get you some money. It's a lot of money out here. It's everywhere. It's everywhere that we go. Go get you some money, man. It's your boy.